Hello, and welcome to Marketing Solutions for Local Businesses, the podcast where you will discover all the latest and greatest digital marketing tools, tips, and strategies you will need to implement in order to stay ahead of your competition. If you are not getting the results you are looking for from your digital marketing efforts, this is the podcast for you. And now, here's the host of our show, the local business guy himself, Frank Deming.
Hello, everyone. This is Frank Deming, the local business guy, and welcome to another episode of Marketing Solutions for Local Businesses. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Hump Day. I hope you guys are having a rocking week thus far. And if you're in here in the United States, today is the day before Thanksgiving. Today is tomorrow is a special holiday here in the States. It's a holiday of giving thanks. Actually, you don't really need a holiday to give thanks. You should always be thankful that we are above ground. And every day above ground is always a good day. It's always a good day to be thankful. So take a moment and share this holiday. You're probably driving already. So take listen while you're driving to meet your families or you're heading to the airport. I would love it for you guys to listen to this episode because it's a special episode. It's something that's going to help you rock and roll with your businesses and, just and keep you in tuned to what's going on in 2022 and beyond, because it's vastly approaching us, guys. 2022. Can you believe it? We're towards the end of 2021. Anywho, speaking of thanks, I want to thank everyone who has taken me up on my offer thus far, who has purchased the book, 7 Steps to Recession Proofing Your Business. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. And you guys should have been receiving emails from me and my team getting you ready for your playbook exercise. For those of you who have not been taking action on it, please fill out those forms. It's the best way for us to help you grow your business. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, until December 31st, and I may extend it until the 6th of January. I don't know. I got to think about it. Until the 31st, I am offering anyone who purchases my book straight from my website, lbmsllc.com/book. If you purchase the book from there, you receive, first of all, a $2.95 discount. Thank you very much. And number 2, you will also receive a playbook, if you will, of your digital marketing, what you need to do to catapult your business to the next level in 2022. So I'm offering that for free. It's a $500 value. I usually do this for companies for $500, but because you purchased my book, I want to give you that access for free. So all you have to do is go to the website, lbmsllc.com/book. Purchase it there. You'll be sent to a series of emails as to what to do next to obtain your prize of a free marketing analysis from Local Business Marketing Solutions. So, today I want to talk to you guys about Facebook reach, how to understand it. It's very important that you understand this, guys. Facebook is a beast. It's a pretty interesting platform. It has a ton of data which you can play on. So I want to help you guys understand the reach, because once you understand it, you'll be able to obtain huge reach. So, as you guys know, I mean, this shit goes without saying. It's basically the largest social platform out there. It's something that, basically, I think thanks to Facebook, and this is my opinion, every other social platform has followed suit and actually benefited from Facebook's success. So a lot of these other guys who are playing in this space should thank Facebook. Now, that's just my opinion. Um, it goes without saying, guys, that if you want to generate any kind of brand recognition or sales online, if you are direct marketing just for sales or lead generation, you have to devote a huge chunk of your time and resources trying to crack what I call the Facebook marketing code. Okay. And if you've been out there doing it already, let's say you've already been doing it, you're gonna know that it sounds a lot easier said than done, because it's something that's always changing, unfortunately, and that's one of the problems with Facebook and any marketing platform. Really, it's not just Facebook; they all change a lot, and it's hard to keep up. Okay, for example, one of the things that I've noticed over the years is that Facebook ads has been steadily climbing and become very expensive over the years. Just as an example, the average CPM, that's cost per impression, all right, on the Facebook ad is now actually close to $11. That's amazing, because when I first started doing Facebook ads, and I started doing it, I actually started Facebook ads late. I started it I started dabbling it in 2009. I didn't really sink my teeth into it hard until 2010. But the point is, when I first started, that number was about $2. And now it's $11 cost per impression. So that's pretty interesting. So there is a variety of factors basically that contributed to this cost raising. So it's basically, one of the things should be obvious, is it's actually an oversaturation of the marketplace. And there are just so many advertisers, and they're just paying to capture the attention of the same people that you're trying to capture. So that basically, in my opinion, not in my opinion, it's actual fact, why the cost per impression has gone up so much. So today I want to talk to you about trying to gain more of an organic reach with it. So the unfortunate thing about that is that, since the paid reach is such a popular thing and people know they can quickly get to the ideal audience just paying for it. And that's my personal favorite. That's a full disclosure. That's not a secret to any one of you, because anyone who has been listening to this show consistently know that I am a firm believer in paid ads. Huge advocate of paid ads. And I don't think there should be anything that you should be doing other than paid ads. However, I understand that there's budget constraints out there. And the funny thing about it is that the opposite has happened with organic reach. It's actually on the decline on Facebook over the years. But basically what I'm saying is that brands can't even reach people at scale unless they pay for it, So, but if you truly understand Facebook reach, you can take steps to maximize it organically, and you're going to end up saving a ton of money in this process. And this is why I want to bring this to you. So you want to pay attention. If you've actually felt that pinch that I'm talking about, instead of starting out from like $2 of impression, and that's when I started. So I've heard of people saying they used to get 50 cents per impression, but that was the early adopters, and I wasn't that early, as I said earlier. So when I started, it was $2, and I thought that was dirt cheap. Now it's $11. So you want to pay attention to this if you want to establish some reach on Facebook, because it doesn't mean that you throw this platform away and turn on another one, especially if your audience is here, so you gotta play where your audience is. That should go without saying. So let's talk about reach for a second, right? So technically what reach is it's a metric within Facebook that, for example, if you like a page, you might see a post from it in your news feed, right? So that's where you might also see a suggested post, because the algorithm from the page that you haven't, say, liked, only because it's a suggested post, because let's say you liked a particular post from someone else. The algorithm is pretty intelligent and know to figure out, okay, if you like this, you may like something else similar to that. So that's how you can organically, that's not organically. Let me rephrase that. That is how Facebook determines your reach and tries to get you more reach, right? There are 3 reporting windows for Facebook reach, right? There's a 1-day, 7-day, and 28-day. Say the way numbers are reported can often end up confusing people. So I want to try to clarify that. So the reporting increment, the reporting increment, that you choose will dictate what your reach looks like. So imagine if a user saw your content multiple times, say over 2 days, right? They would only be counted once on each individual day if you view reach in the 1-day reporting window. But the same user would be counted only once in the 7-day, and the 28-day windows might matter how many times they came across your content. Okay, so that's very important to understand. This is basically a way to represent the same performance in a different way, depending on the time span, to allow for more in-depth analysis. Okay, so I think it's very important for you to understand this metric. It's of how they use these things, and it's very, 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 very confusing. And I understand that it is confusing. So yeah, again, 888-416-7752. That's my number. Schedule an appointment with us, and I can explain it to you for your particular industry, because it also changes through that. So just understand the 3 types of Facebook reach, okay? We already talked about 2 of them. We talked about organic and we talked about paid. So organic is, say, the best things in life are free, right? But anyway, organics is free, right? So in the organic reach for Facebook, this includes users who like your page, interact with your content, and those who see mentions of your page in their newsfeed, in their newsfeed, excuse me. That's organic. So the way that algorithm works is the more you interact with other people's page, Facebook will then give you the love for your page. That's just the way that works. So then you got paid, which we talked about, is when you boost posts. So you want to use the tool to fine tune your campaigns, target the right audience, and basically wait for Facebook to do its thing. And it has become more expensive to do this, even on the for the paid platform, like I said before. Now, the other form of reach that I did not talk to you about yet, and I want to talk to you a little bit about it here now, is viral. So when you go viral online for the right reasons is the dream for everyone. Okay. If you go viral online for the right reasons, and I say that for the right reasons because, you don't want any negative press. At least none of us do. At least I don't anyway. So it's going to provide you with an immense amount of reach at zero cost. Okay. If you get a viral reach, Facebook is going to just arbitrarily just show your ad, not your ads. It's not even ads. This is all free. Show your posts to people that you may not even know, only because you're reaching viral. So, here's some interesting stats about paid. That I want to share with you about reach in general. Okay, it's not about paid. This is about reach in general. So by the end of 2020, the average reach for an organic Facebook post actually dropped 5.2%. Okay, the average engagement rate is at just 0.25%. That's terrible. And that was about the end of 2020. So what does that tell you? They want you to pay for your, they want you to pay basically for the engagement. They want you to pay for the reach, right? So let's talk about some ways steps to grow your Facebook reach. And this is what we wanted to talk about. I wanted to give you a prelim as to what state we are right now when it comes to reach. I wanted to give you different types of reaches, which was viral, organic, and paid. And, most of that stuff everybody knows, but just in case you didn't, I wanted to bring it out there. But so now let's talk to you about steps to quickly grow your Facebook reach. Okay. Because it's becoming such a difficult thing, which I'm noticing. But I'm going to help you out here because it's Thanksgiving. I want to give you some content for free. All right. So here it is. One of the tips that you can take is you want to post when most of your followers are online. So with the Facebook Pixel, which I'm hoping everyone has on their website, you can easily find this out just by getting the pixel data. So you want to see, okay, most of your followers are on, let's say if most of your followers are online, between the hours of, say, 5 and 7 in the PM. That's when you mostly want to post your content. Okay. So you want to do a deep dive on audience metrics for your Facebook page. Okay. You want to do that. You want to go in, and there are ways of doing it. And again, you can always reach out to us. We'll help you all with this stuff. You don't want to do this alone, but doing this is going to, help you tremendously get more reach just because your audience is online. Another thing that you want to do is you want to engage with your audience. All right. We talked a little bit about this before, but I'm going to reiterate this. Your page, it shouldn't. One of the things you don't want for your Facebook page is to be like a link farm. Here's what I mean. I've come across a few. As a matter of fact, one of my clients had this bunch of links on his Facebook page because he wants people to download this report or maybe log in and get his newsletter and a bunch of links, and it's not cool, right? You want to take time out to engage directly with the people who are interacting with your post, period. But don't have a bunch of links, all right? So the algorithm actually considers interaction between users and pages as a signal, Okay. So the more a user interacts, the more often they see posts from that page. Okay. So the best way to do that is to reply to users either in the comments or through, say, Messenger. Okay. Keep them engaged, and Facebook will keep serving them your post automatically. Okay, we talked a little bit about that before, but that's a little neat trick. All right. So another thing to get more reach organically is leverage the algorithm's love for live videos. We've talked about this before. Live videos are the Mac Daddy. Okay, so and the algorithm actually loves live video. The network has been basically going through the roof, giving it more importance. Okay. So the brands who use Facebook Live, they tend to see 6 times more engagement compared to regular video posts. So I understand it's easy for you to record a video and just post it up after it's recorded. But if you can take the time to actually do this live, you're going to see a lot more engagement, and that's very important. So not only does it provide brands with, say, a unique way of reaching out to their community, but it also helps them extract the best reach using that algorithm. Okay. So using these 3 methods, guys, number 1 is you want to post when your followers are online. Strategically you want to post there. You want to engage with your audience always. Don't let any comment go without being commented on, or don't let a like go without being acknowledged. So when someone likes your post, acknowledge it. Hey, thanks for liking my post. Are there any other things that you want to see about this? Whatever. Okay, that's number 2. And number 3, you want to leverage the algorithm's love for live video. Get yourself out there on live video. Do anything. Maybe do a tip of the week or whatever. It doesn't really matter. But the more you do it, the more you're going to get reach, and it's all free. Because as I said, it's $11 per cost per impression now. It's gone up tremendously from $2 from when I started. So with that, guys, this is the end of this episode. That's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, I want you to say thank you, Frank. And by saying thanks, since it's Thanksgiving, I want you to share this episode with someone else. And if you have not already, I would love it for you to actually subscribe using whatever tool you use, whether it's Google Podcasts or Spotify, whichever one you use, subscribe to it. So that way, any single time I update or I have your new episode, you will be notified. And I would ask you to do the same whenever you share it with others. Ask them to do the same. That would be a great present for me. I would really love it if you were to do that, especially since it's Thanksgiving. So enjoy your Turkey Day tomorrow. Enjoy your time with your family tomorrow if you're here in the States, okay? I really hope you guys enjoy it. And until next week, this has been Frank Deming, the local business guy. Take care, folks, and bye for now. Peace out.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Marketing Solutions for Local Businesses, the podcast where you will discover all the latest and greatest digital marketing tools, tips, and strategies you will need to implement in order to stay ahead of your competition. Don't forget, any links that were mentioned during the broadcast will be available to you in the show notes, so be sure to grab them while you have the chance. Incidentally, if you have any topics that you would like for us to discuss on the show, be sure to send an email to the email provided in the show notes, or click the Contact Us link and let us know what topic you would like us to help you with, and we'll be sure to add it to our schedule. If you would like for Frank and his team to look at your digital marketing presence and give you a free evaluation, simply click the Request a Free Consultation link in the show notes to get a hold of them. That being said, until our next episode, make it a successful digital marketing day. Peace out.